Studio is the first place that you land after signing up for the Edge Impulse platform. At studio.edgeimpulse.com/signup, hint, hint. And within Studio, there's three main sections that you'll come across. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through those sections so you know what's what. I'm Brian McFadden, a developer relations engineer at Edge Impulse, and this is Edge Impulse Explained, the series where I walk you through features from Edge Impulse and general Edge AI concepts so that you can build smarter models for Edge devices. As mentioned, there are three main sections to Studio. There's your profile, a project, and an organization. First up, let's take a look at the profile page. In the profile page is where you'll see what organizations you're a part of, if any, and it also lists all the projects that you're a part of. You can create a new project, and then also if you've pushed a custom learning block to your developer profile, you'll see them under the custom ML blocks here. All of this can also be accessed under your user profile image. You got your projects, custom blocks, organizations, and projects that you're a part of. Up next, we'll dive into a project. A project is where most of your ML development happens, and this is where you develop the inference pipeline that actually runs on the Edge device. I won't go through everything here, but I'll talk about the left-hand side menu, where that is essentially the workflow that you follow as you're going through your development process. You've got your dashboard with some overview information. You can connect Edge devices to ingest data directly. Data acquisition has an overview of the data in your project for your training and your test set. There's access to some cool tools like our Eon Tuner and the Eon Compiler, which is a part of deployment. You can create experiments, so multiple impulses in the same project, testing out different parameters for your feature extraction and your learning blocks and your input blocks and other things like that. It's where you create your impulse. In a future video, I'll talk about what exactly an impulse is, where you configure the parameters for your processing block, your learning block, where you can do your model testing, so running your test data through your inference pipeline, and where you create a deployment package. By default, it's a C++ library, but we have all sorts of options depending on what IDE you're using or what board you're deploying to. Tons of flexibility. So same project, lots of different Edge devices that you can use that on. Super quick tour of what a project is. The main point is this is where you do most of your machine learning development, as I said, for the inference pipeline that actually runs on device. Up next, we'll take a look at an organization. In this case, I'm going to look at the Edge Impulse Docs organization. Now, you might not have an org of your own. This is for users on the enterprise tier and then some other special cases. But if you do have an organization, it's where you do a lot of the management for your enterprise, for your organization. There is, again, a dashboard, gives you a bit of an overview. This is where you can manage your users, manage the projects, create multi-project deployments, so combining projects into one single deployment. There are sections about data, so connecting to cloud buckets, so AWS, Azure, GCP. You can create data pipelines to combine data, do data quality checks, manipulate data, do transformations, all before you send it to a project. That's what the data transformations are related to as well. Ways for external parties to add data to your org through upload portals. And then you get to the custom blocks. So with an organization, you can upload your own custom blocks for transformation, DSP, learning blocks, deployment blocks, and also synthetic data and AI labeling blocks. So those would live here and they're accessible to all projects in your organization. And then you got secrets where you can have API keys for third-party platforms like OpenAI and the like, settings, and quick links to get to the documentation, the forum, Discord. Okay, that was a super quick tour of Studio. We took a look at the profile page, a project, and organization. In future videos, I'll dive deeper into specific features in each of those. As always, if there is something that you want explained, just let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to create a video about it. And we'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.